could add it if you want.
Get it in there. James Cartwright, JCart11, Twitter handle, Tinder, ain't got it.
Settle them down. Settle down.
The backboard. Well, we know for next time now, innit?
Come on, Leon! Fucking beautiful!
Jamie! Fucking quality!
Come on, Jay!
You're wasting it! Come on! Get over it! Who's back there? Yes, Phil! Oh, go on then.
Nah, 2-1 win, last minute equaliser top off.
Champions! Champions!
Views on him.
I'm hoping so. God, someone got a coffee, you know what I mean, Kings?
Change some tenors in the back.
Yeah.
20.
£75.50.
No, I'm just going to give it nothing. Give her 100 quid.
So we're here for Shane, come on.
Take it. Handle the ball there. Right, that's 2-2, should have given for that. It's gaping now, eh?
You foul him?
You did jump a bit more.
Dylan, be fucking green. Yes, well done. Congratulations, boys.
No worries. Contact will be allowed.
Go on then, boys, yeah? Journey, come on. Pick it up, man.
Go on. Goal's coming. Go on, son. Oh, I've seen it. Kanya, oh, decent footwork. Go on, Kanya. Kanya.
You're off. You're off. Fuck off.
Is that rolling back the years there, Dino? It's gone.
Lads, we've got these, yeah? Stay switched on now, boys! Come on, boys. Heads on.
Brownie, that's finished. Oh my days.
Bill Burkham. What millions is about, lads? Well, lads, down to 10 men, what do? You grit your teeth, put the effort in. Yeah, would have been easier, but you're a good side. Okay, you battled well, you come back with the trophy, lads. 100%. Come on, boys. Well done. Lads, come on. Oh, champion!
Like the fact that it's just football in itself is just honest, and you know there's no faking it, and because it's Sunday League as well, you know it's as pure type of football as you're going to get. So I think people appreciate that as well. I think people look forward to it as well on the Thursday evenings, you know, waiting for the games to come out.
It's tough out there. You know, not everyone wants to dedicate themselves to getting up on a Sunday morning with a camera, film for 2 hours, then come back, edit it for 5-6 hours, and for nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's love right there. People might think this is easy. No, it's not. Trust me. Believe me when I say it. You only got to check my videos to see the amount of hours I've put in. And again, if he's doing the same thing for a whole league in itself, then more credit to him.
It's sick, man. Like, it's defo now made the Sunday League scene not what it used to be. Like before, it was all pub bandit football and not really any footage. People laughing, but now it's kind of like semi-serious. You get me? Like, your Saturday players are playing on Sunday, so you think about where Sunday League was 10 years ago, and think of where it is now. SLS has contributed to that, and then think about where it will be in 10 years. Next thing you know, you log into SLS.com and you have to buy a subscription.
So
the league's won. It's simple as that. We know that they don't want us to win the league today. They're going to do everything they fucking can to stop us trying to win it at their ground. It's all good.
Well, it's what happens when you can delegate your work to everyone, isn't it? Be careful. That's what happens when you don't let me film your half to the team talk, bruv. Silly sausage. Skanks you there, Ash, innit? Skanks you, bruv. coming out tomorrow. Double bubble. Sunday or Monday. Can I say I'm the man in it?
You got fucking give on there. All day. Simple. What's this? Hey, let it go.
Oh, that team talk was great, ain't it? Oh, dearie me.
When we attack, 45 minutes, win the league. Don't go in out. Don't half like that, lads. Manage the game as well, man.
I fucking hope so. I've only been waiting 7 months for this Mitchy Mollison to turn up.
Bro, that last game anyway.
Referee!
Saying Gaffer.
Let's see if he does it next year in the Premier League. Let's see if he does it next year.
You know what? Watch this space. Oh, talking, phone's talking. I'm here in managerial masterclass.
Oh, I'm pulling him now. Pulling him, bro. Sold him a dream, man. Next time.
You got a lot to learn, you know, Damo. Got a lot to learn. Oh, look at
Champions.
Hello, stats.
We're all going down the same. Told you, that's what we do, baby. I didn't lie, did I? Huh? Make sure that goes in, by the way. Make sure that goes in. You know it first.
Come on.
Well done, lads.
And this is what FLS is doing for this league, showing people that regardless on if they're playing on a boggy park pitch, if they're playing on carpet, they're showing that regardless on what they're playing on, they're going out there with their brothers to enjoy it. Okay, and as media, all we're doing here is showing that expression, that emotion.
What's going on, my bro? Yes, Carlos. Magena. Yeah, do your team and we'll catch up. Come on. Guy's just doing his bits and bobs. What's that? My partner in crime. You get me? Man like Braz. Mini SLS. On their apprenticeship. Who's that? Oh, Jim. Shay, save it. I'll do this one. You just do the side with the right, brother.
Josh, Jag, the trigger's the 5. When the 5 gets the ball, pressure the 5. That's all the time! Tempo wise, all over. Heine, can you talking? Raise it tempo.
Challenge.
Tackle! You explain that, Rick. Explain it to me. Explain it to me, right? And coming together on the halfway line's a yellow card, kicking out 8, and then off the ball is.
Challenge.
Boards. What? Yo, he's like getting paid too much at the league, you know. Working for them still. Gotta give them, man. They're coming to game plan, it worked. Superstars. They say best player in the league. I said it, man. I said it all season, and so don't be humble with it.
Yes, keep going! Sundance, keep going! Good! Better!
Long for him, to be fair. Oi, you got 3 minutes of hard work now, yeah? 3 minutes of hard work on headache. Get back, man.
Come back! Come! Oi! Tyler! Get back!
Well done, Baz, man.
The winners of the Roger Wood Memorial Cup, Cotswold Legion, winning 6-5 on penalties. Fucking done it, Taylor! Memorial Cup 21-22, Cotswold Legion. We need to win today, man. We need to win today. We're all them one.
I hear that.
All them one today, boys.
Yo, it's only fitting, man. He's see you in the final for the last game of the season, so it'll be a nice way to sign up for me on a selfish one as well.
No matter how good of a team you got, how good you play, trophies count.
Is that the best in the business? Just another day in the office. Come on.
The history starts from COVID, bro. Like COVID, we would have had about 5 trophies.
Oi, we're just trying to build a scene, innit, people, man? Can I just double check? Was it what 3-9 last time I checked?
No, man.
But it's just Mr. Humble today, and it's back to business.
You know it.
Come on, it's under the radar, you know. Mr. DB Dan Butler, Mr. Consistent. What's that, Mr. Fitz? Come on. Personally, my best centre back in the league, you know. Get me? Got Bill, the man behind that pushes the keyboards and that, doesn't see all the hard graph. Musa, Has, Azza. Well, you know what I think about this year already. Young superstar in the making. My young G. You got Mr. Lucky Gallop and keep him away from these boys here. You got Mr. Reels, I'm going to say less about this young character. Got Mr. GD, JD, got Mr. Consistent, Kane in the building. Come on, it's just a bunch of superstars here. Big S showing his arms because he knows the camera's out, the gal are watching. I know that man still, I used to think when I was younger. Man like Pass, and the man of few words, does all his talk on the pitch. Mr. Baller himself.
Today, when we haven't got the ball, lads, yeah, is going to be our biggest worry, yeah? And if you all work your fucking asses off, every single one of you work your asses off when we haven't got the ball, yeah, we press together, yeah, as a team. So you look around, there's no point with one of you running and trying to press. We've got to press together as a unit.
The pressure's on them today, yeah? These lot are playing with the pressure today. Yeah, their manager's got the pressure today. We're here to enjoy it today, yeah? Because them lot are after a trophy. We've got ours in the bag, yeah? But we want a fucking another one, yeah? And you all deserve it.
So white kick then as well, then boys, right? Super. Enjoy it, yeah? Happy days, cheers boys.
man. I saw him collecting subs earlier. Oh, it's to run that Scirocco he's driving, isn't it? Petrol guzzler.
Well done what you done for the season, big man.
If you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, but they deserve it.
Mr. Consistent, what you got for me, man?
Champions.
Listen, well done, man. Well done, man.
I say don't finish the clean sheet or win games. We had our job.
Final message is just all it can do is grow bigger. SLS grow bigger, the teams grow bigger. We're all one at the end of the day, so we all just grow together.
No matter what happens, don't give up. I think this, you're meant to do this. Yeah, I think your family are strong putting up with the amount of hours you put in. Especially, we know this because we've been to many meetings, as you know, and I think, you know, this league's blessed to have somebody working with them like yourself. So don't give up. Keep strong. Keep going. I'm looking forward to working again with you next year.
The final message to you, Faz, is keep up the good work, mate. And I know I speak for everyone in the league. Like, we appreciate you. We owe you a lot. You do a lot for us, and you're always coming down, well-mannered. Always offering advice to people, always bringing a good vibe. So yeah, thank you, Fazza. I wish you all the best of it in the future.
Final message would be just keep going, keep doing the coverage that you've been doing. Like, big respect goes out to you. We appreciate what you do, and I'm sure this ain't gonna be the end, because I know the platform you want to get the SLS to, and what you want to do for the league, the players, the managers, just everyone that's involved, from the top, from the league to just, you know, to the bottom. But yeah, man, literally, let's hope for bigger and better in 2022, 2023.
Man, just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, man. You know, I'm backing you, and you know that there's lots of, it's not just me, lots of people backing you, players, managers, you know, the committee from the Oborne Coronation League. Just keep going, man. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy, because the hours, you know, just for me doing my little thing beforehand, editing and that kind of stuff, and the hours that you put into all the editing, the commentary, the traveling that you do, you know, and you're working 9 to 5 as well. So, you know, just keep doing it, man. Keep pushing it, man. And you know what I mean? It's making everyone proud. You know, it's making everyone excited about the league as a whole. So yeah, man, just keep going, man, and stay blessed, bro.
For me, just Fazza, keep doing what you're doing. You've gone from someone I don't really know to a good friend now. Obviously with Big Spooning, Little Spooning, nicknames. So yeah, it's continue on your journey, keep doing what you're doing, keep working hard, bro, and the league will support you if we can, you know that. And good luck for the journey going on. I think you've come a long way from September, well, I think it was October last year, to where we are now. You've come a long way. Keep at it, bro.
My final message to you, bro, is stick at it. You know as well as I know, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So stick at it. You're doing well. The signs are showing that it's being received positively. So just keep at it and take everything in your stride, which I know you'll do anyway. The world's your oyster in terms of, doesn't have to just necessarily be that one league. It could be several leagues. It could be non-league. It could be five-a-side. You could even go into different sports. You know, the fact that you're taking something that's so underrepresented in terms of online presence, and then you rolled with it and it's only in your first year and it's been received so well, just shows that you're on to a good thing.
A breath of fresh air to be able to see our games and games from other leagues on YouTube, you know, like it's a TV channel kind of thing. So yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. It's no coincidence that the league has had 18 new teams apply to join this league. Obviously, it's because we're the best league around, and we're the best league around because everyone knows about us. Yeah, because everyone knows about us because of Sunday League settings, because you've been putting our content out there. So
elevated the Sunday League scene to a new level. I didn't think it was possible for it to be moved to, especially around here. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep hammering your posts on the socials, because you know it's really heavy on there now. I think most of the teams share your posts at will, but for those teams that don't do it, keep sharing, man, because you know Faz is more than scratching our back, so we should definitely scratch his.
Final message, I'd say big up my brother, Big Faz. You get me? Only linked up with man, what, 6 months ago probably, and like look what we're doing, you get me? So yeah man, more success, more life, more money, more subscribers, more everything, you get what I'm saying? So yeah man, SLS to the world, bam.
Now if you've got this far, you've watched all 4 episodes, I appreciate a lot of work's gone into this documentary, a lot of hours traveling, filming, editing, posting, trying to share, you name it, I've done it. But massive shout out to every single person that's took part of it first and foremost, the ones that have given their feedback, their input, the advice to those that have given me on the way as well. I really appreciate that, your ideas and your input. I think I've put a good stance on, and I think I gave a good output on how I wanted this documentary to come across. So hopefully you that have received it and taken it in the way I wanted it to be done, and yeah, I've done a good job on it. Massive shout out to the Oakbourne and Coronation League first and foremost, all the teams involved, the players, the management. There's too many names to mention. You know, I think he's getting enough of your names mentioned in the commentary during the games, but you know who you are. Massive respect. There's many a conversation I have with many players and many management away from the cameras. The hours of phone calls that we all spend time talking, debating, talking about football, talking about life in general. You know what I mean? It goes a long way for you and for myself as well. So massive respect. I just wanted to share the love and say, do you know what? Respect for taking the time out to watch the documentary. It's going to be a bigger and better 22-23 season. 21-22 was good, but again, we're just a platform, we're still growing. So yeah, there's a lot more to come. So stay tuned, stay blessed. Catch you in 22-23 season. Manners and respect always, Big Fazza. Bless up.
First experience of meeting Faz before the SLS journey was he was at Birmingham Elite as one of the management team, and obviously we met through football.
I'm not too sure what my first interaction with Faz was, but I think my most memorable prior to SLS was when he did a podcast for Birmingham Elite, and very, very funny, especially when Omar's electric and his internet kept packing up.
I've been managing since it was just the Coronation League, so I saw you at a few of them meetings, because that was when you was at Elite. Didn't really chat. I was a young lad back then. I kept myself to myself at them meetings, but yeah, didn't really chat to you, but you were always vibing. As soon as you got there, you were dapping everyone up, saying sound.
The old videos that Faz used to do, well, obviously before SLS, it was the Birmingham Elite videos that he used to do. So I used to watch a lot of them games. So it was interesting to see.
Do you know what? Before the merger, I didn't really know Fazza personally. Obviously, I knew him, who he was, about him, what he was doing with Elite as part of the management and things like that. Obviously, being involved with football for so long, especially grassroots, I knew who he was. Didn't know him on a personal level though, but obviously knew he was videoing the Elite games and things like that.
Well, I think the first thoughts when SLS was coming to the game, you know, we didn't know what to expect. You know, obviously I didn't know Fazza prior, but you know the effort he puts in whilst he's there. You know, he's chatting to everyone. he goes away. And the stuff he puts into the videos to get them out for people. You've got to give him a lot of credit for what he does.
My first experience of Fazza and SLS was probably when just literally coming up against his elite team that he was a part of, and obviously he was recording the games for elite and analysing, game both teams, but yeah, that's when I first came across Fazza, to be fair.
So my first experience of Big Fazza prior to SLS, of course, was during his time with Birmingham Elite. This must have been going back at least 2 years ago. During lockdown, I was doing my interviews, going around, speaking to different teams, and especially different teams outside of London. And Birmingham Elite caught my eye because, they're outside of the London bubble and they were doing their thing. And I just wanted to know who the man or who the team were behind this YouTube channel churning out content in Birmingham. So sat down with him, found out it was Fazza and of course Omar with his dodgy internet. Shout out Omar. I hope you got that sorted now.
First experience of Big Fazza was when he joined the Coronation League with Birmingham Elite with one of my rivals, Omar. He was their assistant manager, and he was actually a good assistant manager because our assistant manager, our physio, actually said we need to try and sign him because look how he speaks to the lads and look how he gets them all fired up and that.
Any previous or what was our first experience of Fazza? I didn't know you before Sunday League settings come about. I think you come over to our game when we played Hampton at Moseley Cricket Club. Put on a little clinic for you that day. And then come back to the boozer after. We had a few pints, had a crack, got to know each other, and took it from there really.
I didn't know Faz before. I think I met Faz at Galactico's Beacon. That was it. I didn't really speak to you. I just said, "Yo, you safe?" I think you knew who I was kind of through the podcast, and then someone mentioned SLS. Well, not he wasn't SLS. I think he was filming games at the time, innit? I can't remember how or what you'd done before, but yeah, we just kind of linked up, and then I think I got your number through someone, and then it was basically like just a conversation, and it was good energy, man. Like straight away, I just knew like, yo, this brother's on positive vibes, and like we want to grow, or we could have a potential to do something good here and grow a scene. And from there, boom, got him on no techers, and then the rest is history, you get me?
Another day, another settings. Packed to the equipment, heading home.